Hi everyone, it's Killshot99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the ISLES, Arc versus VOX, and this is Neutral Field. We've been waiting on this one for about a month. We did the last Neutral Fields. They were fantastic. Rules are much different Neutral Fields. You got 4 chests, 2 of them are neutral. You can hit the walls from the temple, 2 Doomsday devices. We must play the squid. It's really, really cool stuff all the way around with the neutral field. So we got this one tonight, and we got another one on Wednesday night. It is important. We had a big match last week, a close match between Arc and Sly, but I'm going to show you guys why it's not over for seeding. All of these games are still super, super important. Even VOX, even Mir can jump up in the standings. So we're going to get into that. We've got a lot of stuff for you guys tonight. We've got brand new piece of gear. I'm going to tell you about Echo. It is really good. Echo is really good. The Bomber Bundle tonight, best Bomber Bundle we've ever done. I promise bonuses. I'm going to deliver with bonuses. The bundle is fantastic. The Bomber Bundle is good. We'll go over PCP points. Before we get into all that, though, let me get into the schedule and the standings because, a lot's changed, right? So here we go. Let's take a look. First of all, and you guys know, my commentary is always, it's the overview, and, do I keep it real or not? I'm not sugarcoating things. I'm just telling you guys what I see from the standings. So I'm going to go over a little bit of that. Before we get into that, I see Deadly Dimes. 41 months she's been a member. Good luck tonight, Arc and Vox. Can't wait to see the epic action. Valar, 4 years as a member. Hello, 99 Kills, great mods. Channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundles, box, burn coin, kills coins. Good luck tonight, teams. And we do have some changes to the lineups tonight. But again, I always kept it real with Walking Dead. I keep it real. I love all the players that are out there. But here's kind of the history of Play Dead Live standings and why this is so important. So for several seasons, like 4 seasons, Mir dominated the regular season. They pulled it off in the tournament. And then Arc finally cracked the code, right? So Arc, a couple seasons back, was able to get that victory. And then everybody's like, hey, anybody's got a chance to do that. And then last season, out of nowhere came VOX to pull off the upset at the end. So then VOX got that chip. And now you've kind of got parity throughout the league. But here's the thing that I want to say with this. The last 3 seasons in a row, Sly has dominated the regular season. And so far this season, you can see him, again, 9-3 record. We get to the playoffs, and it is a different story in the playoffs. But Sly, once again, getting it done during the regular season. But this is why this is important. Tonight, we got Arc versus Sly. Arc 7-4. I'm sorry. We got Arc versus VOX. My bad for everybody. Everybody's going to type, no, Kit, watch. Watch the correction. It'll jump in there like instantaneously. We've got Arc versus VOX. Arc 7-4. VOX 3-9. So VOX trying to get good momentum, a good run here, and get up there tied with Mir in the win column. So that's important. It's important for VOX to win this neutral game because we got a couple more games, and seedings are going to matter. Especially if you're 3rd place or higher, because who knows? You might pull off an upset. Somebody else could pull off an upset. And what if 3 plays 4 in the finals? Then number 3 would get the home field advantage. So it is important to try to get at least 3rd place because theoretically you could still have a home game. All right? Arc, on the other hand, this game is important because if Arc were to win, Arc goes to 8-4. Sly has a very tough game with Mir Wednesday night. We saw how good Mir is. And I'm not saying, who's going to win or lose, but I'm just giving you hypotheticals. If Sly doesn't take care of business Wednesday night and Arc were to take care of business tonight, next week we could have Arc and Sly again playing for 1st place and home field advantage. That's how close the matches are. So every single game at this point is magnified. Every game matters. Have fun, play hard, and that's the beauty of the season. Now, if Arc wins a couple, or Sly wins a couple more, they're in pretty good shape. And again, I don't put it past Sly because Sly has dominated the regular season. But you do want to go for the top 3 because you could be number 3, win a road game, and if number 4 wins a road game, 4 would travel to number 3. All right, you can see the next couple weeks how important these games are. Mirror and VOX play next week. How important is that game in the standings? So, a little bit of something for everybody. Yeah, but I agree, Ray. You guys got to take it one game at a time. But I'm like Stephen A. Smith. See, I have to look at all of it out there. I got to look at what could happen, what might happen, how it could go down. And then I get to be a fan too because I get to watch it, cheer for it, and see how you guys bring the matches. Love to watch you guys play. So that's a little bit what could go down. You guys know Wednesday night, neutral field. Next week, Mirror versus VOX, Arc versus Sly. And then we got a couple more games after that. We are winding down. August 22nd is the final regular season game. So a couple more announcements. Just some cool things. We've got Clash coming up, Battle Royale coming up. We're going to do a tag team tournament within the next month. We got Max Awards coming up. We got Cyborg Draft coming up. Wow, we got some stuff going on. So stay tuned. The tournament is just the beginning because we got a cool battlefield for next season. Some brand new rule changes you guys are going to love. It's going to be more competitive than ever. Let me take you to the player control points. Look at these PCPs. We got in the leaderboard. Check it out. Gold bars. Cat, taking out the gold bars. That's right. 5 gold bars for the returning defender of the year. She's doing a little bit of everything. Got Cat, followed by Deadly Dives, B-Dub, and then a whole lot of players tied with 3 bars. Go to the DZ. Look at Crimson Tide dominating the DZ. 725 points for Crimson Tide. You got Cat up there with 575. Julia 550. Kel, Regine. You can see on down the list, but Crimson Tide really, really getting it done. We've got, you know what? I agree with that. Ray, right? Like fantasy football last season. You know? It's not how you start. It's who ends up winning. Okay, bad example. But it is true. Rover. You can see, look at these Rovers. Deadly Dimes and Kel tied with those feathers. Then you got Jim, Dow, B-Dub, Julia, Busy Bee, and Tiny. And then you got the Cannonball Queen. We got Dimes. Then we got Jim, Fly Rod, Deacon, B-Dub, Football Cat, Samurai. So that is our PCP points. Now, you guys ready? You guys want to see the Super Bomber or you want to see the bundle? Because both are really good. I think I'll start with the bundle. So there's a lot of people picked up both. The Bombers, the Super Bomber. Holy Toledo. A lot. And by the way, if somebody's on the fence with this, let me tell you, this is the last regular season Super Bomber bundle in the aisles. So we're going to make it special because I know you guys want to play hard the next 3 weeks and you'll be bringing the heat. Specifically, I know everybody's like, we want the Reds revenge, and there's just a lot of stuff out there. We're going to do something pretty cool for you guys tonight. Let me show you the regular bundle because I have to talk to you guys about this gear. All right, listen up. All right, but do me a favor. Take your eyes off the gear for a second because I know it's beautiful. I know the stats. I mean, my goodness gracious. But hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Let me run through this really quickly to show you what all we got in this because we got some cool extras here. We got ASC, Iron. I'm going to give you 4 Fury 4, 4 Frantic 5, and 5 Post-Battle Pet Revive. Is that the way we get out of the gates? 4 Fury 4s, 4 Frantic 5s in the silver bundle alone. That's the way we stock it up. 5 Post-Battle Pet Revives, Hexite, Dyneema, 1 of each of your waxes. Get down to that red bundle. A lot of this by request. Dire Red, Lagoon, Mayhem, Combat Orbs, Red Thread, Several people now are saying, give us the red thread, give us the bionic brains and the wild cards. You're getting all of those in tonight's bundle. There's your red thread. There is your red summon skins. Savage 6, Mag 7, Super 8. By special request, it is a super rare smoke. There's your Haze and Days in tonight's bundle. So you're getting 2 rare things tonight as bonuses. The Haze and Days and then the Sly Spark over on the other side. Gold bundle, Dire Blue, Lagoon Sapphire, Robust, Onyx Pearl, Sapphire Torsos, Gold Summon Skins, Bionic Wild Card, Max Seal Smoke, and as I said, there's your 2 Sly Sparks as a bonus. Green bundle, Energy Orb, Arrowhead, Spider Silk, Bionic Brain, it goes with that red thread. Just adding to the ATTs, adding to your ATT. Glyph of Hulk, Bionic Torso Teal, Stellar Skins, Sever by request, Bionic Torso Army by request, and yes, we're going to take it up top. Remember, these Ancient Scrolls, for every bundle you buy, or each color, you get 1 scroll. So if you buy all 4, you get the bonus and 4 scrolls. And as we've seen with some of the events, some people are buying a couple of these, even for extra people, which loads up on their scrolls. Gold Summon Skins, Mythic Skins. I'm going to give you an Elemental Ice Stone for your trigger pets. So sometimes it's fire, sometimes it's ice, sometimes it's wind. Tonight is ice, baby. And you get an Enforcer Gem tonight because you're getting probably the coolest piece of gear with the coolest ability, I think, we've ever put into play. All right, now we can put our eyes on the Enforcer Helmet, H550, D350, 150 base, 100 AP, 2 gem sockets, which makes it technically stronger than the mask we just rolled out, and Echo 1. So you guys remember last week we rolled out a mask with Rampage on it. All right, so sit down for this one. Here is the strategy behind Echo. Echo 1 is like Rampage 1. If you play Rampage, you get 1 rage, and on your next turn, you get 1 rage. Echo, the next player on your team gets past that 1 rage. And I got a feeling there's going to be more than 1 Echo this season. So if I'm the number 2 player and I play my Echo 1, the player on my turn after me is going to get an extra point of rage. So I can now set up other players on my team to pull a little okey doke move. So yeah, you're going to stop me, but I'm going to Echo, and now number 3 player is going to get that 1 rage added to their other rage. And if player 3 echoes, then number 4 is going to get that. So I would expect to see echoes played throughout the game at different times. So maybe in the beginning, you might want to go big with grenades and echo to get them to use their cooldowns. Maybe you want to save them up to the end. Won't be any surprise. But I like to, for me, it's predictable to play it at the end. I like to be predictably unpredictable. So I might come out of the gates and say, look, round number 2, I know you're going to halt me in round 1, but in round 2, I'm going to go Savage 6 with an Echo. Savage 6 with a Rampage, make it 7, and then push that 1 down to somebody else. I might Rampage, Echo, give 1 to me, give 1 to someone else. And that way you're thinking like, wait a minute, round number 2, what do I do with this Savage 6 Rampage? That's a 7, and it's a Rapture. Do I stop it now? Do I save it? I'm going to put you on your heels. I ain't saving it. I ain't saving it for that 3 blues you're going to save for round number 7. I'm going to hit you, and I'm going to make you play the whole game, not save everything until the end. That's the way I'm going to do it. So anyway, that's your Echo. It's going to create some really, really good strategic plays. Rampage is going to hit you now, and then you get it later. Echo is going to push it down to somebody else. So going to be some great thinking. All right, Kel. We got a lot of bundles tonight. While Kel is typing up the bundles, let me take you over to this because I know there's a lot of people picked up the Bomber bundle. So here it is, okay? Now, there might be some blanks on there. So we're going to load you up with Nebulas. Why are we loading you up with Nebulas and Terminators? Because these have become staple game plays on Friday night, some of your other events. That's why we give you a lot of them. Those Nebulas, those Terminators, those Geddons. Again, that is 16 Nebulas. It is 12 Terminators, 8 Geddon, 8 Cataclysm. Some of you guys use these things to set up other attacks on Faction Wars, but if you're sitting on 50, 60 of these things, you should absolutely be chucking these things on Friday night. And we're going to give you 4 Carnage. 4 Carnage. Not 8 Carnage. Used to be 8 Carnage. 4 Carnage. And 2 Elmo, 2 Seismic, 2 Lithium, and 2 Rapture. So, what are we not showing here? Type it in chat right now. What are you not seeing that you think you might see a little bit of? Because we're winding down the season. And in the last bundle, we gave you 2 Red's Revenge. So tonight, we're going to give you 4. 4 Red's Revenge. We're doubling up the strongest grenade we've ever rolled out. We're not giving you 2, we're giving you 4. You know the firepower. And let me tell you guys this. Most of the heavy-hitting players are out of Red's Revenge. They might have some of the specialties. They might be saving some of the Elmo, some of the Lithium, some of the Rapture. But a lot of big players have depleted their Red's Revenge. Well, not tonight. Right? So, what do you guys think? You guys loving the Super Bomber bundle tonight? Absolutely. So, we wanted to do something a little bit special for... Wait a minute. You guys want something else? Should we add something else to this? I might be convinced. I might be coerced into a little something extra. All right. Because this is the last regular season Island Bomber. But you know what? You guys have been bugging me about these for a while. How about this? How about... We've never done this. How about 4 Whammos? All right. 4 Whammos to go with it. Last time we did Super Bomber, we gave you 2 Whammos. So tonight, you're getting 4 Red's Revenge and 4 of the strongest ammo in the game. It is 5 times stronger than standard ammo. So choose your shots wisely. Because we saw some things get decimated with this extra ammo. And this is base damage before those modifiers get put on. That's what makes it so strong. So complete bomber bundle with all your specialty grenades. We're adding 4 Red's Revenge. We're also giving you 4 Whammos, strongest ammo in the game. There it is. Kel, Trigger, Bones, B-Dub, Dow, Flyrod, Dimes, Cat, Crimson, The Deacon, Mirbank, Tiny, Rayjan, Valar, Jules, Samurai, and Kel, all loading up not only with the bomber bundles, but also those extra whammo. That's some extra firepower right there. So, awesome, awesome stuff. And you can see the bundles up top. We got Dow, Cat, Bones, Flyrod, Jules, Ron, Deadly Dimes, Moonshot, Valar, Trigger, Crimson, B-Dub, Busy, J-Law, Gemstone, Craven, Samurai, Pope, Football, Shaman Sheila, Rayjan, Tiny, and Kel. Which I found out today, she loves to be called Kelly. I mean, there's a lot of people down her way that do refer to her as Kelly. So feel free. We'll give her a nickname. We'll come up with something. All right. Just kidding. Okay. You know how people do that when they say something? It's like, just kidding. No, she doesn't like that. I'm joking. Okay. Well, you know what? We're making a good time here. Take you back to the cover. I'm ready to get down to business. So, tonight we are missing a couple players. We are missing Gemstone tonight. We're also missing the Deacon. So teams are not going to be at full strength. Ark has chosen to play Gronk as a NPC player, not as their cyborg. And VOX has chosen to go first. So if you were playing tonight, if you were busy, Valar, Cat Trigger, Julia, Pope, J-Law, Ron, Rocket, Dow, Football, Regina, Sheila, give me pre-match buffs, everybody else. Chill for a second. Let me get these pre-match buffs in there so the inventory team can see them, screenshot them, do all of the above. And we're going to have a fun, fast-moving match. Good to see Trigger back. Was good to see Fly Rod back. And, you know, while we're doing this, I'm going to tell you guys, okay? We better have a full house on Friday night, okay? Last week was the exception. We had a great Friday night. You guys here watching this match, you need to get your asses in there on Friday night. Your factions need you. The game needs you. The puzzles need you. The story needs you. We had a great Clash turnout. 16 people playing. Really good Clash. Great Storm the Shore. But faction leaders, you need to be talking in faction chat, getting your teams there. We need everybody there on Friday night because we've got the final 4 weeks of Lazarus Lagoon, and you guys are just pitted up against some really, really cool stuff. So get out there on Friday and make sure you guys are gaining that XP. You don't want to get too far behind with XP because once the portal's up, you're going to see all that XP and all those levels in real time. So, you know, you miss one or two, we get it, you get a pass. But other than that, you need to be there driving the story because you guys are a big, big part of how the story continues to develop. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about that. Do the right thing. Get in the game. Trigger, we need to see you on Friday. Fly Rod, we need to see you a couple turns. Shaman Sheila, I know you're working somewhere else. Sneak away. Get 1 or 2 moves in. Show up. Get a couple moves in. If you got to bail, you got to bail. But we want to see you guys to be a big, big part of our storyline. All right, let's get this thing going. So tonight, we're going to take you to neutral field. Oh, yeah, love this field. Busy Bee put her magic together. You guys have seen this. Here's tonight's starting lineup. Starting out for Team VOX in the rover position, the one, the only, the sneaky, diabolical Minister of Death. Watch, he's going to want that Minister of Death. Father Ron, also known as Satan, if you ask Crimson Tide. Father Ron going first, followed across the way by the Pope. The Pope will be in the rover position. Then we got J-Law, super fast, quickest player in the history of Play Dead Live. That is J-Law the Wall, going to be Hulk smashing tonight. Followed by Valar in the bomber position. Valar followed by Trigger in the bomber position. Busy Bee getting that start in the tank position. Look at Busy Bee rocking the tank position. Got some big shoes to fill tonight, Busy. Let's see how you fill them. And then we've got Cat finishing out in the DZ, and then followed by Julia as well. Once again, Ron, Pope, J-Law, Valar, Trigger, Busy, Cat, Julia. We're going to start 7 minutes early. Book it. Lock it in. Those players not here tonight, we miss you. We need you back. Get back in the game as soon as you can. Father Ron, you're on the clock. I'm going to give you 14.7 seconds to get your move in. Where are you going to go, Ron? What? Ron's probably been thinking about this move all day long. There he is. He says, let me get up to that temple. Big. That's like a max casino, Busy Bee. Is that like the kill shot casino up there? I like it. So Ron, moving up to the temple. Going to go boss to the left Main Street. Thank you for clarifying that. And going to drop some seal smoke. And going pretty standard start. He says, remember, flames can be shared. You can each light flames. So Ron playing boss in 1. Would cap in 3. Julia says, wait. Ron, I don't think she wants you to, oh, look at that. She don't want you to light your own flame on your side. Pope playing Mythic Blue. All right, Ron. Mythic Blue is going to hit you for 35. You got 20 points of absorption. You're taking 15. I got Father Ron down to 85 on turn number 1. Father Ron is followed by the Pope. Ron's going to play absorption. And Ron, what's your absorption ability? Real quick, can you just type it? I can look it up, but Absorption 10. All right, Ron is A10. He's going down to 95, not 85. That's the way you do it. It's a good move by Ron. Smart play. Pope, you're up. That is textbook. It's exactly what the ability is for. It's why you guys get these gaudy pieces of gear with all these neat statistics on them. That's the way you do it. That could save you. That could be the difference between getting Doomsday and not Doomsday. All right, Pope says, I'm going to go to this temple too. Pope's over by the roulette table. Going to go boss to the other Main Street. I see you. All right, so we got boss there. Both Main Street bosses are occupied. Both players with a lot of health. Going to go flame grenade with a seal smoke. Pope playing boss in 1. We'll cap in 3. Ron, how do you feel about that first flame? Ron says it hits because both are going to be racing. Arc is going to be in blue. So Arc on the board earlier. So flame grenade's going to light it up. Let's go from Pope over to J-Law the wall. You got 2.7 seconds to get your move in. J-Law, can she beat the timer? 1,000. 2. Look at that. She's going to the temple. However, she has to sit outside the temple. She's at the stairs of the temple. Can't quite get there yet. Going to go boss to their chest. Absolutely can do that. Going to play a Seal and Thrill with an absorption potion. Seal and Thrill with the absorption. Standard ammo. Red gel to light the straw man. And she's going to haunt Valar. Take Valar's damage down. No, she didn't. Yes, she did. Now, haunt pieces have been cycled out a little bit, so 5 haunt. Only 5. So, Valar, your damage is going down 5%. Craven's like, I love to see haunt go. I'm sure there's some players that are probably cheering the new abilities. All right, Gold Psycho from Julia. All right, Julia playing Psycho. Gold Psycho is going to break J-Law's absorption. And she has stacked absorption. So she starts with it based on her gear. Actually, no, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. That is her only absorption because she didn't have the gear to give her that ability. That was previous seasons. So J-Law, that absorption potion does save you from taking damage. Gold Psycho just gets rid of it. So Temple, Seal and Thrill, absorption. Going to Gold Spark Valar. Light it up and then haunt Valar minus 5%. Valar, you're up. You are haunted for the remainder of the game. But again, it's not that 15 it was before the new gear rolled out. We got Valar, then we got Trigger, Busy, Cat, and Julia. Three bosses in play so far. Both teams playing it pretty straight up. All right, Valar playing boss to their chest. We have 4 bosses in play. That's the cool thing about these neutral fields, is sort of ramps up. All right. Valar is going to play Cosmic Flash, disarm Rajin. Going to drop a seal and a flame grenade. Love the Cosmic Flash. Valar's breaking out like some old school Cosmics. If you guys don't know what Cosmic Flash does, it is an activation that disarms your opponent. All right. Now, by disarm, Rajin, Valar, yep, you can't target Rajin, though. Rajin has to be in the game. So I'm either going to do one of two things. I'll let you wait on the legendary or pick another target because it's just not a valid target. But if you want to pick another target that's not Eli, you certainly can. And then we'll get to Ron's gold blue. All right. So she was going to target Rajin to disarm the combustion from Rajin. But because Rajin's not in the game, she's not going to play her Cosmic. So she still has any Cosmic, any Legendary at her disposal. That move does not count because she picked a target's not in the game. All right, Ron says no to the Flame Grenade. Going to play gold blue. Gold blue is going to break Valar's absorption. All right, let's go from Valar over to Trigger. Trigger in the house. What are you going to bring tonight, Trigger? I got a feeling Trigger's going to bring some A game tonight. And just a reminder, we got Battle Royale for you guys coming Saturday night. Mark it on your calendar. If you guys want some career kills, you want to build some stats, you want to have some fun, get into Battle Royale. Everybody is a target. Everybody is on limits. Sometimes people even throw their faction. People even execute their own faction mates to get those career kills. That's how bloodthirsty it is. So if you want to show up, you want to have a good time, and you want to try all your legendaries, all your abilities, see if you can set the record for most kills, be there Saturday night, 8 o'clock for Battle Royale. Going to be a lot of fun. So we got Trigger after Trigger. We got Busy Bee. Then Cat, and then the Assassin. We'll keep the games moving, everybody. Have a good time. Uh-oh. All right. Cryogenic Ring to Julia. She loves it. Going to go Mythic Orbital and Inferno to Strawman with the Seal. All right. Let's start out with the Cryogenic Ring. So, Julia, no red gels, no rage pets, no fire effects like Blaze. You can still enrage, but obviously you're just kind of chilled. So I'm going to put that blue there, meaning you can only play blue effects, not red effects. All right. They're going to light their first Strawman. So we got one Strawman to one. And we're going to go Mythic Orbital. So Mythic Orbital is going to add Oh, I don't have my orbs. No. Where's my red orbs? All right. You guys grab a drink, look away. Don't pay any attention to the map. I got to take you back to Mere Isles, and I got to steal my red orb that Moonshot was carrying around. All right, here we go. Yep, you guys got to see it. All right, now we're back. All right, so we're putting orbital right over here. And that could be a nice, and you guys can see, you keep upgrading these orbs, going to be some nice bonus points when you take down that final block. So trigger, Mythic Orbital could be plus 22. And it continues to go up from there. So I could see a world with double Mythic Orbital, triple, quadruple. Same thing with Kangs. Or, with Kangs. Can be upgraded more than one Mythic. Don't think anybody's done it yet, but it can happen. All right, Trigger. It's a lot of stuff there. Let's go from Trigger over to Busy Bee in the tank position. What's up, Busy Bee? Busy says, nope, no Cyborg for you. Now, Busy, you are out of the tank zone, so if you wish to go back, you do have to reestablish yourself in that zone. So, Busy, shutting down the Fly. We'll see Busy in 2 turns. Cat, you're up. We got Cat, and then we got Julia, and then we'll go on to round number 2. Dune to Strawman, Seal, and Inferno. All right, Julia. Going to spread a flame and going to light another one. All right, so Dune, going to go here. And how about the Inferno? Hits. Let's light up number 3. All right, and then let's finish out this round with Julia. You're up. Final move of the first round. And again, I'm going to push captains in the second round. We're going to make some great time tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun. So after Julia's move, we will go back to the devil, the minister of death, the dark deacon, the pontiff of pain. All those things. All right, Sleet Wand. Going to ice block that first flame with a little bit of sleet. And that is going to take the ice block off the board. Going to turn into a sniper. Steel Cat's boss. You shall not be playing a boss for the remainder of the game. Going to Mythic Blitz. Orbital. Going to Seal. Going to Blue Gel. And going to use Pyre for absorption. All right. So Julia is sealed. She can't play any red effects. Going to play absorption with Pyre. Going to try to put out one of the flames. And Ron is going to go Gold Psycho. Mythic Blitz going to take out that orb. Was good while it lasted. Also going to break Trigger Seal in the process of blitzing it. So Wand, Sniper for the steal. Blitz to the orb. Gets rid of it, deals damage to Trigger. Drops the seal. Shoots. Ron stops it and is going to get rid of Julia's first absorption. She's still got the one she just played. All right, that is the end of round number 1. End of round number 1. Halo for Julia. Halo for Kat. Blessing for Ron. Blessing for Pope. Strawman. Going to be 5 points for Arc. 15 points for Vox. DZ. 25-25. Ron, you're on the clock. Round number 2. Each team has 2 bosses out. All right, Ron's going to turn Pope to an engineer. Going to Mythic Kang to his own boss. Could be worth 63 for Ron. So we got an MK 63 up there, Ron. Pet Repel. And he says, give me Strawman number 4. All right, red, blue from Valar. Second blue of the game. Going to break Ron's seal. All right, let's go from Father Ron over to the Pope. All right, which engineering trap to which chest, Al? All right, so this will not trigger until a new boss comes in. So I'm going to play the trap. When it flies in, it'll trigger, but right now the boss is not moving. So he is going to play the engineering trap. But I'm going to put it on the main street that they're at. So we got a trap here that'll stay there. Going to go Gold Tang to his own boss. All right, Pope playing Gold Tang could be worth 55. And it is a Kang. So you got a 63 on one and a 55 on the other one. And he's going to go Aqua Grenade. J-Law is going to stop the Aqua Grenade. All right, Engineering Trap to the left Main Street location. Gold Tang. Dizzballs, Aqua Grenade is denied. J-Law, you're up. 1.7 seconds to get your move in. We got J-Law, and then we got Villar. We got Mythic Kang to her own boss. J-Law playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Sly Spark to Villar. Villar will go next. That is going to nerf her pet damage. Dust Smoke to Villar. Standard ammo red gel. Busy's going to go red Psycho. Final Psycho of the game is going to break J-Law's seal. All right, Mythic Kang is played. Sly Spark to Villar to nerf her pet damage. Dust Smoke to nerf herself. And a red gel to Villar. Villar, you're going to take all that. That is some serious smacking you around. So let's see what Villar's got as a comeback. Villar will give you 4.3 seconds. Times 3. After Villar, we got Trigger, Busy, Cat, and Julia. And Busy is dismantling the cyborg. All right, Villar is going to play a Mythic Kang to Pope's boss. Oh, sorry, Cat. Just stole your halo. All right, doubling up there. So Villar playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63 at the Pope. Little Heal Smoke and a Flame Grenade. Heal Smoke is wonderful if you had vines, but for Dust Smoke, nada. And you're at 100%, so it's a nice Heal Smoke. Nice, beautiful green smoke surrounding you. She does light up a second Straw Man. All right, Mythic Kang, Heal Smoke, and a Flame Grenade. Let's go from Villar over to Trigger. I'm not hating you. I think healing when you're 100% is a wonderful thing. It raises you to 100%. You do you. Let's go Trigger. Not yet. It's not showing on my screen. I see, is it not showing? And for me, it's not showing. I guess Kel's the only one that can magically see it. Okay, well, a couple people can. Can somebody else cut and paste it that can see it? That would help. I I believe you guys. I just need somebody to post it so we can see it. There you go. I'm not debating that it's there. So, all right, there we go. Red Curtis to their wall. F5 Rapture loaded to the wall with Repel. Thank you, Tammy. All right, so let's get the Repel. Red Curtis. All right, so poke pretty fast on that Glacier. Because Red Curtis is going to break the Sleet. All right, so they knew Red Curtis was going to hit. Breaks that shot. So F5 Rapture is going to give them the teardrop, but they're cutting the damage in half. So half Rapture damage and half of the potion. So 50% of that, you can figure it out. It'd be about equivalent to a spruce with an enrage. So we're taking a black block down for Trigger. Let's go from Trigger over to Busy. So Red Curtis hit the Sleet wall, broke the ice. She gets the Repel, and then she gets Glaciered on the F5 Rapture. So we got Busy Bee, Cat, and Julia. Let's get busy. Let's go to Cat. And Trigger, if you can relog, that would be great. Just to make sure that I can see it on the next move. All right, Cat's going to go Mythic Kang to Ron's boss. So that's going to be potentially 63. Absorption and Inferno, and it hits. Let's get that Absorption up there. And Inferno is going to light up Straw Man number 4. We got 4 on one side, 2 on the other side. Yep. All right, Mythic Kang is good. Absorption and Inferno. Julia, finish out round number 2 for us. Going to go Mythic Kang to Pope's boss. Julia playing Mythic Kang. Could be worth 63. Pretty even so far. Going to go Vial to Cat. Vial going to break that Absorption. Smart move to get the Absorption off the board because something's about to happen. And a Frost Grenade to their Straw Man. Gold blue from Trigger. All right, Julia able to pull that other blue. And that's going to hit Julia's Absorption as well. All right. Each player losing their Absorption. All right, Mythic Kang to Pope's boss. Vial Smoke to Cat. Frost Grenade. That is the end of round number 2. Captains, give me your second or your third period subs. And we've got Elevation in effect. All right, before we get to Elevation, I've got 25 points for Arc, 25 for Vox in the DZs. Strawman, I've got 4 Strawman. Just 25 points for Vox. And I got 2 for Arc, which is 10 points. That dust smoke that was on Valar goes away. Actually, it does not go away. Lingering smoke stays. It goes away at halftime. The elevation smoke goes away. The seal for Cat goes away. Seal for Julia goes away. Any non-elevation lingering smoke stay until the second half. So Valar will keep her dust smoke. And let's get these subs in. Rajin coming in for J-Law. Good job, J-Law. Great work. And we've got, who else we got coming in? We got football coming in, I assume. Football is an extra tank. Look at that. I already had him there. We got double tanks, Rajin and football. And you're correct. The Kang Julia played should be on Main Street, boss. Yep, good catch. Sheila coming in for Pope. Dow is an extra DZ. So you got Dow and Julia controlling the DZ. You got Cat on the other DZ. You got double tanks for Vox. I want to see how this works out. And looks like everything else is going to stay the same here. So we're going to have Ron, then Sheila, Regine, Valar, Trigger, Busy, Cat, Julia, Football, and Dow. All right, again, Ron, Sheila, Ron, Sheila, Regine, Valar, Trigger, Busy, Cat, Julia, Football, and Dow. And we're going to play Squid Game. So, Team Arc, who's going to be playing your squid? And in neutral games, squid is played at the beginning of round number 3. Arc, do we have a squid player? Yay, nay? Hello? All right, Dow and Cat. All right, Dow, give me a 999 if you're ready to hear what your items are going to be. All right, I'm going to try this again. If you've got a 20-second lag and you're doing the squid, I can't help you, so I'm going to speed test it one more time just for my own peace of mind. All right, on the count of 3, give me a 999. 1, 2, 3. All right, we'll see. Okay, Dow, I need you to find. Each team will have 20 seconds. I need you to find a bear trap, a tooth, a canteen, a bottle of poison, a rifle, a cross, a squid, and a spoon. All right, again, but faster. Bear trap, tooth, canteen, poison bottle, rifle, cross, squid, and spoon. Here you go. Good luck. 1,000. Go. 20, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, need numbers, and 1. There you go. All right. Dow, give me your numbers. He says 162. Okay, and you were correct. Bear trap, tooth, canteen, poison bottle, rifle, cross, squid, and a spoon. So Dow, just curious, which one gave you the most trouble? Was it the tooth? Did you get stuck on that and then you had to bail out with 3? Yeah. I thought the tooth might be a little challenging, but you did find it, but it took some time. All right, Cat, give me a 999 if you're ready to go. Dow did manage to get 3, which is keeps him safe. All right, Cat, I need you to find a blue diamond, a football, snowy mountains, letter X, number 1, a heart, a squid, an hourglass, and a straw man, and Dow is going to use his legendary interval. Cat, that means you're going to have 10 seconds. So when I start the timer and I get to 10 and I move on, you got to start giving me some numbers, okay? So I'm going to give you the items, but faster, and remember, you're going to have 10 seconds. Blue diamond, football, snowy mountains, letter X, number 1, heart, squid, hourglass. Good luck. 1,000, go. 20, 19, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11. That's it. All right, Cat, what you got? We're back to the regular map. I need numbers. I'm going to give you 3 seconds to post them. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. All right. 5-point penalty. 10-point penalty. 15-point penalty. All right. She says 2, 5, 1, 3. Sorry. I got to make sure when you have rapid time that there's not a lot of conversation going on around it. All right, so here we go. She says 2, 5, 1, 3. The blue diamond is not 2, it is number 5. The football was 2. So she got the football and the blue diamond mixed. She did get the mountains. She did get the letter X. But these two are inverted. It is 5, 2, 1, 3. Now, her point penalty would have come off of the squid grid. So no points off of Sly. It would have been taken off of whatever she gained. She gained nothing. So she doesn't lose additional points. However, Dow able to get 75 with the squid, playing it safe. Cat, 0. Plus, Cat takes 50% of her damage in health. All right, Villar is going to play Victorium. All right, so we got a lot of stuff coming out tonight. So Villar playing 25 bonus points for Victorium. Okay, Ron. That was pretty interesting battle we had going on right there. So at the start of round number 3, Ron is going to cap first boss of the game. He's also going to get a couple 63-point Kangs as well. That's 126, Ron. Plus getting that first flag. All right, Ron, you're up. Going to go Mythic Stasis over to Sheila. Going to send a Maxiel over to Cat. And a Flame Grenade to Strawman number 5. Julia, let me know about the Flame Grenade. So, captains, we got to make up a little bit of time. So I'm going to ask both captains, be on the ball with hits or wait. Julia says it hits. It's going to be Strawman number 5. All right, let's go over to Shaman Sheila. Sheila, start of your turn. You cap, and you get a 63, a 63, and a 55. And we now have 1 flag to 1. Sheila's going to head over to the temple. Going to banish 1 to Julia. So she can't fly. She can't be launched. No lift. So banish 1 is going to take Nirvana off the board. Good move by the Shaman. And Cadet to their Strawman. Going to put out number 5. Ron says, we got 1 to spare. We can live with that. So Temple, banish 1, and Cadet. Let's go from Shaman over to Rajin. Rajin, then Valar, Trigger, Busy. And again, I'm going to push a little bit in round 3 just to make up for that Strawman battle. We're going to cap a 63 for Team VOX. And we're also going to cap the second boss of the game for VOX. And that is J-Law capping. 2 flags to 1. And a third 63 for Team VOX. Rajin going to head to Main Street right, avoiding the engineer trap. Going to drop Seal. And Inferno to Strawman to light up number 5. Julie says it hits. Light it back up. All right, let's go to Valar. Valar, you're capping. It looks like we got a clean slate of caps. Two flags to 2. We got Valar, Trigger, then Busy will be active again. Valar, are you playing Rhyme? Okay. So she's playing Rhyme to freeze their flame. Activate Cosmic Flash on Rage In to disarm Combustion, Unholy the Dust, and Cadet. All right, so here's what happens. Rage In, you're disarmed. So if you want that legendary, you got to come all the way over here to get it. All right? It can still be picked up, but you can see it's a lot of movement to go get your legendary. So she's disarming you. Rhyme to Ark's Flame. So it is going to freeze flame number 2. All right, so I'm just going to double flame this. So if they want to get rid of this flame, they got to unfreeze it first. So it's pretty much locked down at that level, right? Cadet to their flame. It's going to get rid of number 5. And Valar is going to trigger the Ice Elemental. So Valar, for the rest of the game, what I want you to do is just put T and how many of those stones you have, which is what's going to add to your attack. So Rhyme will freeze. It's going to trigger her ice ability. Activate Cosmic Flash to disarm Rage In, Unholy the Dust, and a Cadet. All right, let's go from Valar over to Trigger. All right, so we got Trigger, then Busy, you'll get your move, Cat, Julia, Football, and Dow. All right, going to go Dark Boss to their chest. All right, Dark Boss is going to be played in 3. Dark Boss could be worth an extra 25. Played in 3, will cap in 5. Rage In had also played boss in 3 would cap in 5. So VOX able to get a couple extra bosses out there. Going to steal Julia's boss. F4, St. Elmo loaded to the wall with a max seal. St. Elmo, if it hits, give him an extra 10. Our friends over at the Love Chat would like to say, best adult site in the entire world. Shaman Sheila is going to TP1 the grenade. All right, so shutting it down with the prevention. Dark boss is played. Steal Julia's boss, and she does get the seal. All right, Busy Bee. You are back on this island, and you are no longer disengaging cyborgs. What's your move, Busy? We got Busy, Cat, Julia, Football, and Dow. She's going to move back. Going to disarm that trap. Very well done, Busy. Way to use your ability to disarm that trap that Dow set up for you. Going to drop Seal. Going to play Flourishing Wand. So Busy, we're going to drop a free absorption right there for anybody that wants to run through it and pick it up on their way wherever. We're also going to take the Earth Wand out of play. Three wands have been used. And they're going to light up their next straw man. All right, so we got 3 straw man lit up now for Team Arc. And their second one's frozen. All right, moves back to the tank zone. Use her ability to disarm a trap. Flourishing Wand and Inferno to light a straw man. Let's go over to Cat. Cat, you're up. Cat, Julia, Football, and Dow. I need to add the halos for round number 2. So Kat got her second halo, and Julia got her second halo. And also the blessings. Ron had got a blessing, and Pope had gotten a blessing. And Busy played boss to Main Street. So Busy be playing boss in 3. Cap in 5. Cat's going to go rhyme to their straw man, pet repel, and some whiskey. Got rhyme to straw man. Does it freeze? It hits. All right, so let's go to flame number 4. And we're putting a blue on top of the red flame. So Arc has their second flame frozen. And let me also show you guys that Valar, Julia's blue flame means she's got a cryogenic ring. Valar means She's triggered. And now Cat is also triggered. And Cat can count her elemental stones. And on her attack, she can put T, whatever her elemental stones are. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She also has Whiskey, which is going to bring her back to 100% of her health. That 50% she took inside the squid grid. And a Pet Repel. All right, let's go from Cat over to Julia. We got Julia, Football, and Dow. All right, Julia is a sniper, so she's going to get rid of that boat. And we know snipers, one turn, one block, can't prevent it. So Julia getting them on the board with that first boat, taking that black block down. All right, so the other boat's still in play, but this one is temporarily off the board. All right, let's go from Julia over to Football. Sheila, sorry, I didn't move the blitz with you, but you do. Obviously, you know it, but you do still have blitz. I just didn't move it to the temple with you. All right, give Football about 10 more seconds to get his move in. All right, 5 more seconds before we nerf the attack. All right, he's going to get into Battleship. Going to send Red Stasis over to Dow. Seal and Thrill. And a S6 Carnage loaded to the wall. So we got Red Stasis going to Dow. And then a S6 with a Thrill and 2 bonus points. It's going to make it equivalent to an S9 Carnage. And Football getting that first cannonball. 25 points for the Football Master. All right, they are going to eclipse Dow. Dow is invisible. He ain't getting no red stasis. All right, Julia, S9. Carnage. Mythic Blue from Dow. All right, it's good gameplay. Mythic Blue. Final blue of the game, but hitting Football Master. Taking his absorption and then taking him down another 15 to 85. All right, Dow. You got eclipsed, so you got saved by your partner there. It's your move. Sure, we know what to expect. Ark started out losing their cyborg, had to give up a couple turns, but have sort of clawed their way back to even this thing out. Dow going to head over to their DZ, able to grab a couple points there. Going to play boss to their chest. Playing boss in 3 with cap in 5. Going to play a max seal. Football's going to intervene. Was going to break that seal, but Ron says, no, we want to keep our seal there. Football playing to intervene to preserve the encasement of the of Rhyme's ability. So Dow moving to their DZ. Boss, a seal, and an aqua. So between the squid and the DZ points, pretty even game at this point. We know that VOX has a couple straw man lead, but Arc clawing back. All right, so at the end of round number 3, Ron with a third blessing. Sheila with a blessing. Julia with the third halo. Cat with a third halo. Dow with his first halo. Strawman. Fox has 4 strawman. So able to get 25 bonus points in the strawman for a second turn in a row. Arc has 2 strawman, getting 10 points again. DZ. Arc getting 25, Vox getting 0. All right, let's go to round number 4, final round of first half. Ron, you're up. Ron from the Temple. All right, Ron going to go seal and thrill. Ron going to blaze and then shoot. All right, hit. So Ron is going to go Strawman 5 with the blaze. Strawman 6. They are maxed Strawman. All right, let's go from Ron over to the Shaman. She's throwing the heat. S8 Red's Revenge with a little bit of Ignite attached to it. Regine playing Horus. All right, does not cost them a blue, but does stop the grenade. All right, let's go from Shaman Sheila over to Regine. We got Regin, and then we got Valar. Regin is going to go Mythic Kang. I think that was to the right side. Regin playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to go Pet Repel. Going to go E3 Seismic to the wall. It hits E3 Seismic. Double green. And a second would flip the boat of their choice. All right, let's go from Regin over to Valar. Going to go Red Orbital. A little dust smoke to trigger. Going to go Sly Spark to trigger. F5 Seismic with Ignite. Red Orbital right there could be worth 17 if they finish out the wall. All right, red, blue from football. Final blue of the game. Both teams out of blues. Going to be interesting. All right, Seismic does not hit. Sly Spark does hit trigger. Going to minimize her pet damage. She's also dusted and a red orbital. Let's go over to trigger. Got trigger, then we got busy. Going to go Mythic Kang to Regin's boss. All right, trigger playing Mythic Kang could be worth 63. Going to unholy the dust smoke. And going to go S6 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. Julia says, wait. Dow going to prevent the grenade shot. All right, let's go from Trigger over to Busy Bee. Busy going to jump into that battleship. Busy Bee getting a cannonball for Team Arc. 25 points for Busy Bee. All right, Busy Bee playing Tigress. Encases target in Gelatin Cube, reducing damage taken for the next 2 attacks. So next 2 attacks on the wall will be 25% less, just 2 attacks. But the cool thing about Tigress, it's kind of like the opposite of Burnoose, but it's limited and it's more versatile. So each has its own separate thing. Good move by Busy. It's also going to play Pet Repel on herself. And going to light a straw man, Ron. Hits. So Team Arc going to get straw man number 4. Vox with 6, Arc with 4. All right, let's go from Busy over to Cat. Red Curtis to the wall. Pretty smart. Cat says, let's burn some of these attacks. Sly Spark to Julia. Going to reduce pet damage. And going to go Cadet to their straw man to put out one of those flames. That's 25% for one more attack. It hits. All right, so let's put out straw man number 4 for Arc. Red Curtis, not much, but it does burn. I mean, it's 25% of a Red Curtis. 80% of that blue block is left. So quite a bit of it. But she does manage to put out one of the cadets and also get a Sly Spark on Julia, which is going to nerf her pet damage. And if you guys have not figured this out yet, the Sly Sparks work really well, not only for their thorns and everything else, but obviously for any pet they would use. blitzes, etc. included. Any pet. All right, Julia, you're up. Julia, football, Dow, and then halftime. She's going to go rhyme to freeze to flame. Sly Spark to football. Seal and Thrill, F4, Trixies to the Mythic Kangs. All right. So Arc is going to freeze their fourth flame. I'm sorry, the third flame. Locking in their third flame. Sly Spark football, Seal and Thrill. And going to throw that Trixie. And Ron says, let's double Tanner that. VOX, no more Tanners. All right, let's go to football. Football, final turn in the first half. Give football about 10 more seconds to get his move in. Going to sixes a block. Sixes does not deal damage. So it does take a block. So we'll get rid of that first blue one. Going to go Mythic Kang to Rajian's boss. So football playing a Mythic Kang could be worth 63 more. 3 63s on the board for Team VOX. And he's going to go Blue Spark. Mag 7, Seismic, loaded. If it hits, it will capsize a boat of their choice. Wall is 25% nerfed. It is going to hit. All right. Well, I think we know which boat's going to be capsized. You only have one option, unless you want to capsize the boat on your side. But football, pick a boat to capsize. So it is going to be an S9 with a Blue Spark and Thrill Smoke. Be equivalent to almost an S11 Seismic. 25% nerf on the grenade, 25% nerf equivalent to the potion. It's about a Kata, about an S8 Kata equivalent. All right, capsize the battleship. Busy. Put you over here, out of that boat. That boat is now out of play. Busy's like, you know what? I wasn't going to be able to use it next round anyway. All right, let's get that 25% nerf in there. About an S8 Cataron. The Tigers helped. 25% prevented that carryover damage. So good move, Busy. Now still, any damage is going to break that next block. So they can still get on a run here, but no blue blocks remaining, and that next one is teardropped. So all they got to do is barely tap it. That block is gone. All right, let's go from football over to Dow. Dow, final move of the first half. Dow does have a boss out. VOX pulling away a little bit with the wall damage, but Arc made up some ground with a straw man and also a little bit of DZ points. Good first half by both teams. Give Dow about 10 more seconds. All right, Dow says, let me get rid of 2 tangs. Ron? Dow going for the 126-point tang shot. Ron's going to prevent 1. And the other one's going goodbye. All right. Good first half, everybody. Captains, give me your second half subs. Arc, able to squeak out another 25 extra from the DZ. Blessings. 4 blessings to 4 blessings. Halos. Julia now with 4. Cat with 4. Dow with a second. Strawman. 100 points for Team VOX on the Strawman. Arc, able to lock down 15 points. So VOX an 85-point edge there with the straw game. All right, so we got Gronk coming in for Sheila. Julia will be playing Gronk, which means Gronk will have access to Julia's legendaries. And Dow stays. Football heading out. Good job tonight, football. Way to control that battleship. Rocket coming in the tank zone. This battleship is out of play. All right, second half lineups. Going to be as follows. Going to be Ron. Then Gronk. Regin. Villar. Trigger. Busy. Cat. Julia. Rocket, and Dow. Ron, Gronk, Regin, Villar, Trigger, Busy, Cat, Julia, Rocket, and Dow. A lot of stuff used. 3 rounds to go. It's going to be very interesting. Ron, you're up. Talon Regin up to the temple. Get on up here, Regin. We want to control that temple. Nice move. Also, hold on a second because I got to do elevation. So Cat loses Pet Repel, loses her seal. Dow losing his seal. Julia losing her seal. Ron, do you want to take back the vines? Because I initially left the seal up there, so I'll let you take that back if you want. All right. So no vines from Ron. He was playing that because he thought Julia had the seal, but elevation takes the seal away. All right. And Ron playing Carnage to the wall, Julia. And Ron's going to get his money worth on that Carnage. It hits. So the first little tap takes out the wall. That's the power of the Rapture. And he's got no juice on it, but he does still get some carryover damage. So Ron, Carnage, no juice, still gets you 40%. So you got 60% of a red block left. So you basically took out almost 1.5 blocks with the Carnage because of the Rapture. That's pretty good value. All right, Julia, let's go over to Gronk. And bosses that'll cap this turn, Regin, Triggers Dark Boss, Busy, and Dow. Going to Euclid Regin. Gold Blaze to Strawman. Drop a seal. It's a pretty good move. Gold Blaze for 4. And we got Arc up to Strawman number 5. All right. Going to Euclid Regin as Ellie. Gold Blaze, Seal. So Julia able to light 2 flames and lock down Regin. All right, let's skip Regin and go over to Villar. That kind of made up a net move that they lost earlier with Busy. Regin does cap. And going to get 2 more Mythic Kangs. That's a total of 5. Second Main Street is now empty. And VOX with a slight lead, 3 flags to 2. Ray, it's always entertaining. You know why? Because if you ain't doing it with 999 Gaming, you're not what? You ain't doing it right. And, I mean, in these 2 teams, look, they're the last 2 champions. Arc and VOX are the last 2 to win it. So, you know, we know they're capable. Going to go Petro to Cat. Going to steal Rocket's Boss. All right, now things are getting a little interesting. But I'm sure Ron's going to go to the lab here and figure it out. So, Ron, you got Petro going to knock Cat out of the DZ. Then they're going to put a Max Spark on her to slow her down. Steal Rocket's Boss. And for good measure, Villar's like, let me throw a Seismic at this wall. And both of the team boats are back. And remember, these boats can be captured by either team. The battleships are both out of play. All right, Ron says it hits. All right, so Cat, we're going to Petro Cat. Down into the water. She's also got her trigger effect, but they're putting a Max Spark to slow her down once she's in the water. So Petro, Max Spark, Steal a Pet, S6 Seismic with Ignite. Villar's like, I'm going to throw one of the strongest grenades of the night. We saw a couple pretty good grenades, but everything's been nerfed so far. Well, Villar, you're not nerfed with the Seismic. Green block, blue block. $25% blue block. Blue block's a little tougher, as you guys probably figured out. Still 75 blue remaining. So, Villar, you ran into a little bit of a rough patch of road there. Was going good with the green, and all of a sudden it's like hit the brakes. All right, so S6 Seismic with Ignite. You saw the damage. And that is 1 Seismic. So if Arc does a second Seismic, they may choose to, they may not. They would get to choose a boat to capsize if they want. They don't have to. All right, let's go from Villar over to Trigger. Trigger, looks like they're starting to put a little heat on you. We do have VOX with 2.6 red walls remaining. A little bit over 2.5. We've got Arc with all of the red remaining. but 1.75 of their blue. All right, so Trigger's boss going to cap. We'll start out with that. And that is 4 flags to 2. Going to max spark Julia. Going to Talon Cat back to the DZ. All right, so we got a Talon back to the DZ, max spark to Julia, and a E3 Elmo loaded to the wall. The E3 Elmo hits. Elmo's going to be worth 10 points. So I'm going to give you the 10. E3, you got a 2.6 with an E3. We're going to give you the 0.6 pretty easily. And we're going to give you 75% of that next red block. So Trigger playing it light, but she's in pretty good position. So you got 1 1/4 red remaining. So you did over 1 red block, about a little bit over 1 1/4. You got 1 1/4 remaining. So max spark to Julia, Talon Cat back, E3 St. Elmo, and let's go from Trigger over to Busy the Bomb. Busy hanging out in the tank zone for now. All right, so Busy is going to cap chest number 3. So her boss caps, and then Busy says, I'm going over to take this one. So Busy capping in 5 would cap in 7. And let's go from Busy over to Cat. From the DZ. So we got Cat, Julia, Rocket, and Dow. All right, she's going to Ion Julia out of the DZ. Max Spark, keep her in place. Going to drop a Seal and Thrill. And a Cadet to put out a flame. All right, it's going to hit. All right, so flame number 5 for Team Arc. Is extinguished. So Ion, DZ, Max Spark, Seal and Thrill, and a Cadet. All right, let's go over to Julia. Julia's going to go red orbital. Pet Repel. St. Elmo with Ignite and using Disperse, Ron, because it is a specialty grenade. Good play by Julia. So you got 2 orbitals out there. S6 St. Elmo with Ignite and Disperse. You are correct. You can only use 1 ability at a time. But you also can't intervene when you're an Ellie. So there's that. All right, so Julia, no Disperse, but she uses Ignite. Cat using the tank page 1. All right, so red orbital, yes. Pet Repel, yes. S6 Elmo with Ignite. No Disperse. Cat using tank page 1. All right, let's go to Rocket. Rocket, your move. All right, Rocket is going to turn into a Priest, Cape of Craven. Going to play Red Nolan. S6 Lithium loaded. With a Seal Smoke. All right, it hits. And 1 1/4 takes down the 1 1/4. Going to rebuild it. VOX has all 6 flames lit, so lithium doesn't spread a flame. But they do get their first block. As soon as I can find a scoreboard, I'll put it up there. All right, there we go. First block. All right, let's go from Rocket over to Dow. Dow, finish us up. Round number 5. Orcus to Cat, put out a flame, blue gel. Straw Man, and a little heal and seal. All right, Orcus going to break Cat seal. Splash is going to put out Straw Man number 6. And Rocket's going to prevent the blue gel, Ron. Obviously. So Rocket's going to use prevention to stop one of the flames from being hit. So good move by Dow, almost evening up to Straw Man. 5-4. If they don't use the prevention there, Straw Man would have been even. All right, so this game's getting awfully close. But VOX able to get the only blessing that round. Cat able to get a 5th halo. Julia with 4 halos. Dow able to get his 3rd. Strawman, we've got 5 for Team VOX, which is 50 points. 4 for Arc, which is 25, so much closer. And again, the DZ is 0-0. So halos have been given. Blessings have been given. Going to come down to a lot of extras tonight, right? All right, Ron, kick off round number 6. And you did get a gold bar. That's correct. As 1 gold bar for Rocket. So Rocket with a 50-point gold bar. So we had 2 cannonballs and a gold bar up to this point. Ron's going to Orcus to Dow. Thrill Smoke. All right, can't disperse because it's not a specialty grenade. Oh, gotcha. He's going to gotcha. Good move. He's going to mind flays Julia's disperse. He's going to take her disperse out of the game. I got you, Ron. And give me a second on the Trixie. One second. All right. So the Trixie is a D20 split, so it will take out both orbital targets because both of those are red orbitals. So Orcus to Dow, Thrill Smoke, Trixie, and he's going to mind flay Julia to take away her disperse. So Julia, let me know. Trixie's hit. And the Orcus is going to put out Ark's fourth flame. Ark has 3, and 2 of theirs are locked up. So it's going to be hard to get lower than 3. VOX has 5. All right, so double orbital taken down by Ron's Trixie. Now again, he had to burn an attack for it. So they did make him burn a whole attack. So Orcus, Trixie, and then using an ability. All right, let's go from Ron over to Gronk. Round number 6, everybody. We got Gronk up. Ark. Also, Dow. Cap last round. Flags are 4-4, everybody. I didn't put Dow's flag up there, but flags are even, and Ark trying to flip one of the Main Street flags. Well, not flip it. They're trying to gain their own. But VOX has a wall advantage. So VOX has a wall advantage. Ark could have a flag advantage. Strawman, VOX has a slight strawman advantage. Ark has a squid advantage. It's going to come down to the wire. Typical Ark VOX match. All right, Moxie for fire. Sly Spark Regen. Pet Repel. And a red gel. Julia's like, yeah, go ahead and cryogenic freeze me because now I'm going to do some stuff with Gronk. I guess a little bit of vindication, right? Ron, she's going to light a flame with a pet and light a flame with a red gel. It hits. All right. So Strawmen are now officially 5-5. Strawman game has just been evened out. 5-5, everybody. All right, going to slice, park, raise in. Lower that pet damage. All right, raise in. You are no longer Ellie. You are raise in. It's your turn. One team with the temple. Yeah, this is good. Who's watching this game and enjoying it? Who's playing for another team tonight and enjoying this battle? Isn't this the way Arc and Vox do it, though? Always a good match with these two teams. We got Vox missing in the Deacon. We got Arc missing Jim. So, teams mixing it up. All right, Rajin going to Orcus to Busy. Splash a Straw Man. Gonna throw some dust over to Valar. Rajin's like, hey, you took my combustion. Take this dust. What is a Red's Rupture? Well, you get a Red's Revenge. All right, so Orcus to Busy. Going to break her pet repel. Going to splash a flame. S6, Red's Revenge with Ignite. And it hits. Second wall, Red's Revenge with an S6, strongest grenade in the game. A little stronger. Black block. Green block. Taking down 2 blocks. S6, Red's Revenge. Taking down a black and a green. It's a good thing she used the firepower. This wall could be a challenge. Splashing a flame. Dust smoke. S6, Red's Revenge with Ignite. Now, I did not give you your Ignite. So we're going to give you a little bit more of that green. %, of the green block. So that's 90% green remaining after her Ignite kicks in. All right, let's go from Rajin over to Valar. All right, Valar says, I got a little something. Dune to spread the flame. Blue Spark. Thrill Smoke. F4, Red's Revenge. Valar looking like about an S6, Ron. Red's Revenge. He's seen that first wall, so he probably has an idea what the S6 Red's Revenge is going to do to wall number 1. With a dust smoke nerf. It's up to you. It's going to take it down from a S6 to about an F4. Ron says it hits with the dust smoke. He says, I'll take the extra 25%. And remember, that is 1 3/4 blue. And we know the blue ramped up a little bit. So wall number 1, 3/4 gone. Blue block's gone. But she does get 20% of a red block. So the nerf did kick in. Got about 80% of a red block remaining. 3.8 red blocks of wall number 1 for Arc. Got 90% of a green for Team VOX. And Dune is going to spread the flame. So it looks like Strawman is even again, 5-5. All right, let's go from Villar over to Trigger. Trigger going to go Gold Orchis to Busy. All right. So Gold Orchis to Busy. Going to break Busy's seal. Rapture. Loaded. No juice on it. And then Vines to Busy. All right, so Vine's going to hit Busy down to 90%. Rapture's a nice grenade when it leads off. This one is close, close, close. %75 of a green block with no juice on it. Got 15% green remaining. We just saw what a Reds did. The Rapture with no juice. Not taking down the rest of the green block, although it does take a good percentage of it down. All right, Orcus breaks Busy seal. Puts out a flame. Arc back to 4 flames. Rapture and then Busy with Vines. And let's go from Trigger to Busy. We skip Busy because she's capping. And then we go over to Cat. Cat, your move. We got Cat, Julia, Rocket, Dow. And then we got a final round. It's been a good moving match tonight. Good strategies. All right, Cat is going Orcus to Busy. Now, Busy has a lot of health. Standard Orcus is going to hit, but it ain't doing much to Busy. It's going to do a little bit more to the Flame. Going to take Busy from 90 down to 85. But putting out that fourth Flame. Now, Arc does have, on their third Flame, again, they got it encased. So, they got to break the case before they get rid of that other Flame. So, Cat's going to go Spruce to their Straw Man, which is just going to break that Flame. So, pretty good move by Arc, protecting that. Now, if another one hits, it'll get rid of it. But now you guys can see how good Rhyme is and when you lock them down. So Spruce just breaking that, but not taking away any points. So Orcus to their Flame, and then Spruce to break it. All right, let's go from Cat over to Julia. All right, Julia's going to go Gold Nolan. Heal and Seal. F5 St. Elmo, Ron. Ron says it hits. Julia hitting with the St. Elmo. Going to give her 10 bonus points. And no smoke juice. Chromica is going to hit. Chromica is going to give her some more bonus points. It is a regular Chromica. So that's a bonus 10, but it's 10 free. F5 St. Elmo with no nerfs. That is 80% red. %80 goes. A red block goes. And 50% of a red goes. You got 1.5 red remaining. A little bit of back and forth. Arc doing one thing. VOX doing another thing. Let's go to Rocket. Rocket and Nolan in the house. Rocket and Nolan. Rocket going to send Torment over to Julia. That'll be around number 7, Torment. All right, give me 1 second. All right, hold up 1 second. All right, M7, Red's Revenge. So I'm going to allow the Elmo, and here's why. I don't know if you have the Red's Revenge. Okay, so I'm going to allow the move to go. Which is going to be a weaker grenade. Obviously, it's going to hit, so you'll get the 10 points. I know you have the Elmo, but I wasn't sure if you have the Red's Revenge. And if you didn't, I was going to have to go back and put this game kind of in the balance. So it'll be a weaker grenade that's going to hit, but you will get the 10 points from the Elmo, but it won't do as much wall damage. All right, so Torment, Red Nolan, M7 Red's Revenge is going to double up. So, or I'm sorry, M7 St. Elmo is going to double up, but only the points count once. So you got 15% of a green. We're going to start out with the M7 damage from Trigger. $15 taken off the board. Blue block, 50% of a blue block. Another 50% of a blue block with Nolan. And another blue block. And 5% of a red block. You got 95% remaining. So you got 3.95 down on that bottom row. All right, let's go from Trigger. I'm sorry, from Rocket over to Dow. All right, Dow's going to Talon Julia to the DZ. A lot of stuff going on here. All right, we're Talon all that stuff to the DZ. Going to go Vines to Cat, which is fine. She has no seal anyway. So going to take Cat down to 90%. And going to go with the Gas Blast. Regien's going to intervene to stop it. All right. It's pretty good stuff on both parts. We've got another blessing. Can I get starters in for both teams? Got another blessing for VOX. They're now up to 6 blessings to 4. DZ points. Arc able to get 25 to 0. Cat able to get Halo number 6. Julia Halo number 5. Dow with Halo number 4. All right, so Gronk is heading out. Pope coming back in. I'll get Strawman in a second for both teams. Let me get the lineups back in. Rocket heading out. Good play by Trigger tonight, playing 2 accounts. Good job. Dow heading out. He has 4 halos. Those halos will not come into play because both the other players have more than 4. So we'll put those back down there. And Julia no longer sparked. All right, so we've got going to be Ron, Pope, Rajan, Valar, Trigger, Busy with Cap, Cat, and Julia. Strawmen from last round. Vox with 5 flames lit. Means they got 50 points. Ark had 3 flames lit. Means they have 15. So a few points. So this was pretty close. Come down to a wall, could come down to a few bonus points, could come down to some PCPs. Finish strong, everybody. Have a good time. Ron. Final move of the game, Father Ron. Going to go Red Bane to their wall. Send some dust over to the Pope. So Valar dusted. Pope dusted. Julia tormented. Blue Spark. S8 Red's Revenge with Ignite. It hits. All right. Red Bane. Ron, you're going to get a little bit of carryover, but it's a Red Bane. So that's 50% of a red wall. So I'm going to give you the 50%, and then you're going to get a 25% carryover. So Ark, it looks like 3 blocks, but it's 2 1/4. So you got 2 1/4. Meanwhile, the S8 Red's Revenge on the other side with Ignite and the Blue Spark from Ron. We know it's a stronger wall, but still, that's some pretty good heat. Equivalent to a little bit more than an S9. 95% red, Ron. Gone. And 75% of the next red, 25% Ron. It's more than 1.5 blocks. Ron doing work. It's 2 1/4 left. Each team with 2 1/4, although VOX already has a wall down. 300-point wall lead. All right, let's go from Ron over to the Pope. Gold Blaze to Strawman. S8 Blue Spark, Arc Smoke. He is dusted. He's going to get a 25% nerf. But he's going S8 and adding the Arc Smoke. with a St. Elmo. St. Elmo, give him 10%. Gold Blaze, Strawman number 4. With the Ignite. I got your Ignite. All right, and the Arc Smoke. So the Arc Smoke's going to give him the Enrage as well. So the pet, S8, Blue Spark, it's going to be equivalent to still an S10. An S10 with a 25% nerf. Almost 2.5. Pope. Doing some wall work, taking down to 2.25. Even with the dust. Ron, good move with the Bane, but Pope adding the Arc Smoke and saving that S8. That's a nice hit. Pope with a wall and a gold block. It's pretty even, pretty even. We are going down to the wire with this one, everybody. This is a classic. Arc with their first wall, Vox with a wall lead. Regine, you're up from the temple. Yeah, you didn't need to Soul Sear it because the S8 Blue Spark with Arc Smoke and Ignite is still almost in the S11 range. Regine's going to go Orbital. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Now, it's 2.25. It's a stronger wall. M7, Lithium, Blue Spark, Thrill Smoke with Disperse. Everybody's like, is it enough? Is it enough? It is enough. Regine taking down 2.5. Lithium is going to light a flame. Flame number 6. Going to get another gold block. Going to get a 15-point orbital. And going to get wall number 2. We're going to rebuild it. Pretty good wall shots there the last couple rounds. All right, let's go from Regine Over to Villar. Villar still dusted. Now on wall number 2. Going to send Torment over to Trigger. She's going to summon Sid. You guys know Sid was a bonus pet. She's going to double that Ignite. Arc Spark M7, Red's Revenge. I know you got a lot of Ignite. Yeah, they are. They're written down on the scorecard, but yes. And the gold block should be on your side too, Ron. Why didn't you say the gold bar? You didn't see I put the gold bar over there too? But I wrote them both down on your scorecard. See, Ron, you failed the challenge because you didn't catch both of them. Bad challenger, bad challenger. All right, let me finish the turn now. Okay, Summon Sid, going to double Villar's Ignite. Torment the Angel. Arc Spark, now she is nerfed with the Dust Smoke. She can't get rid of it. So 25% nerf, but look at what she's adding to it. Red's Revenge, M7, Arc Spark, going to add bonus Rage, and doubling her Ignite. It's going to make up for the nerf with the Ignite. All right, Villar, stronger wall, but we saw what happens when you get through the first few blocks. Black, green, green, 50% blue. It is stronger. Two and a half blue remaining for Team Arc. A double Ignite was nice. All right, let's go from Villar over to Trigger. Trigger, you're up. We got Trigger, Silver Spark, Gold Blitz to Julius Nolan. All right. She played the Silver Spark. Played the Gold Blitz. Did not peel the Torment. And because she played the Spark prior, I can't give you the Torment. Spark, Pet, Attack, no Enrage. So you get the Ignite, and you get the Silver Spark, but not the Potion. She does take out Julius Nolan, though, with the Pet. And the Ignite and the Spark with the Red's Revenge. Black block, green block. All right, we go from Trigger over to Busy. Busy on her turn, caps. And that is her move, is to cap. So Busy getting a flag. Let's go from Busy over to Cat. Cat, your final move for Team VOX. One extra flag for Team Arc. One extra wall for Team VOX. Again, this is going to come down to a few points. Cat's going to leave the DZ. She has 6 halos. Gold Bane to their wall. M7. Blue Spark. Thrill Smoke. With Disperse. It hits. The Disperse will not go into effect. Now, when Rei-Jin played it, it did go into effect because it was a specialty grenade, one of the unique grenades. Red's Revenge is not a specialty grenade. It's limited. It's the strongest grenade in the game, but it doesn't get the benefit of Disperse. Gold Bane, yes. M7, Thrill with Blue Smoke, equivalent to an S9. And the Gold Bane is going to give them some rebuild. It's a stronger wall. Gold Bane's effect, still going to be good, but it's not going to be better than a grenade hit. So, 50% blue. Gold Bane, rebuilding that. And you're also going to get a little bit of the green with the gold bane. But this bane is going to be less effective than a bane on the first wall. All right, so arc is 25% green on that wall. So they rebuilt it and then a little bit extra. Now let's get to the damage on the VOX wall. For the S9, and again, stronger wall. But I think it's going to get to where VOX needs it to be or wants it to be for sure. Green, blue, and blue. Taking down a green and then double blue blocks. All right, Julia. Final move for Team Arc. Obviously, you can't do everything. She says, you know what? I think I'm going to peel the Torment, which you can. You have to move in order to hit the wall, so you don't get the benefit of Thrill Smoke. But you do get the pet. You lose the smoke ability because you have to peel that off. So peel the Torment, yes. No Thrill Smoke. Dune to put out a flame. That is going to take VOX down to 5 flames. And an M7 Red's Revenge loaded to the wall. Green block, blue block, blue block. Blue block. That's it. That is it, everybody. That is where we leave it. Great job to both teams tonight. Good game. Hard fought. We got to add some things up. Very entertaining. So Team VOX getting a 7th blessing. Arc, none. DZ, 0-0. Halos, none for Kat, none for Julia. Strawman, looks like 5, which is 50 points for VOX. Looks like 4 for Arc, 25 points. All right, let's get the blessings out of the way. Arc, yours is going to be pretty easy. You got exactly 4 blessings. So we're going to take down your last 4 blocks, which is going to give you exactly 2 walls. VOX, you got 7 blessings. So you got 5 blocks remaining. So we're going to take down all of those. And then we're going to rebuild it. And then we're going to take down 2. And we're going to give you your 3rd complete block. But you don't get another gold bar, nor does Arc get a gold bar for their wall being taken down. All right. Give me a couple minutes. Let me do the math. And interesting game. Very interesting game. And I could see opportunity in both. Cooldowns used early. Did not have anything late. And a lot of grenades flying toward the end. Some specialty grenades as well. So we'll be right back in about 5 minutes, and I'll give you the totals. All right, everybody, we are back, and we got a good game. So, couple small things make big differences. So, we're starting out with the walls. Walls, we've got 915 walls for VOX, doing a lot of wall damage tonight. 600 for Team Arc. So, about a 315 point lead there. Flags, Arc able to flip, get one extra flag. Did they need it? Did they not need it? They tied Busy up for 3 rounds. 1,100 points to 850. They made up almost a wall difference right there. DZ, Arc 125. VOX 50. 75-point difference right there. Squid, 75 points. Squid for Arc, 0 for VOX. This point, Arc slight lead. Strawman, VOX put a little pressure on and backed off. Remember, this was neutral. Neutral, you can race. You don't necessarily need to stop them as much. Arc used some preventions early on to stop VOX. Then they encased a couple times to lock in theirs. 315 points for VOX, 105 for Arc. So a couple 100-point difference there. Tangs, 315 for VOX, 181. Another couple 100-point difference. So now you can see Tangs and Strawman, a little bit of a difference. Extras, bombs, 25-25. Gold bars, an extra 50 for VOX. They had 100 to 50. DZ, 100 for VOX, 50. These little things chip away. Then we had some extras, a Dark Boss, but we had a Victorium on the other side, a few Elmos, a couple Elmos for VOX, 3 for Arc. Well, 2 Elmos and a Victorium. Overall, neutral field. VOX just a little bit better tonight. 2,730. Arc, 2,366. So about a 300-point victory for Team VOX, showing that neutral field, home games, VOX certainly at full capacity. Arc did not have the luxury of using their cyborg tonight. That was a big play. We know how good Gronk is. 50-point shot in one blow. Both teams a little short-handed tonight, but VOX, pretty good strategy tonight. The other thing I would say, and this goes, sometimes it's underestimated, VOX with a good job of dust smoke. Never underestimate the power of dust smoke and when it starts nerfing some of your grenade attacks. Arc had to use some unholy smokes early, and the longer that dust smoke is there, it makes a big difference. I mean, 2 to 3 turns with dust smoke is some big wall damage. So playing your smokes, playing your sparks. Good job by both teams. But you know, sometimes it's lineup, sometimes it's your game plan. Tonight, VOX just had a couple extra moves. There were good moves on both sides. I really like the Ellie play. You know, Cat with a good ion, good timely ion. You know, Petro knocked Cat out of the DZ, but they weren't able to put that second spark on before she could be lifted. So timing was really some of the things tonight. But again, everybody, big shout out on a neutral field with Squid Games. You guys finishing before midnight, huge accomplishment. So way to play hard. Hopefully everybody learned a lot from tonight's experience. If you guys love PvP, you love good matchups, be here Wednesday night, because Wednesday night we've got Mir and Sly on a neutral field as well. So that should be another good one. Have a good night. We'll see you guys Wednesday night. And great job, everybody. Peace.